What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? Listen, y'all already know. If you watch my other Love is Blind video for this season, y'all know what I said. And I said I was thinking about watching the next 2 episodes and then coming back for like the reunion, right? But see, we here again, okay? And this is just for episode 10. Probably don't even expect nothing for episode 11. Because I haven't looked at it yet. And when I was scrolling through, it ain't nothing but, from what I see, it ain't nothing but them going through dress shopping and tuck shopping and getting their families together, whatever, to get ready for the wedding and all that stuff, whatever. So what I would do, my next video on this will be who got married and the reunion. So look out for that. But, I really had to come on here and I had to talk about episode 10. I had to talk about episode 10 because I know I said that it feel like they dragging out some of these episodes, which they are. But at the same time, this episode gave me everything that I needed. Everything that y'all was hyping up in the first few episodes of this season, it gave me what I needed in this episode, okay? And I had to do a little bit of research. Baby, that video, girl, let's just go there. Because Hannah and Nick getting on my nerves. And it's more so Hannah. And I hate that it's that, okay? I don't know, again, like I said, maybe because Hannah just felt like she always has to be aggressive to, or be so hard just to get her point across, just to get listened to or whatever. But I seen a tweet that somebody said Hannah is low-key kind of like abusive in a way. And I'm like, I don't want to say that per se, but she is very hard on that man. And let me just tell you this. Everybody in this video, everybody that I'm talking about, they got their flaws. They had, they had their flaws and everything, right? And my whole thing is, Nick, he's very much like, you could tell that he probably was spoiled. He wasn't pushed out the nest or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He had a fallback plan. Like if he didn't succeed in whatever field of a job field that he was going to go into, a career field or whatever, he could always come back home, no problem. His parents don't care. His parents probably like the fact that he is staying at home with them, right? And you just wouldn't expect that to be happening with him, given the fact that he said he was like, did he say he was a professional football player or something like that? Girl, okay. But, you got that going on. And honestly, you just don't know what people's circumstances are. So sometimes I really try not to judge the fact that you have older people that's living at home, especially in this economy. Stuff happens, all right? But he do act immature compared to Hannah, right? So I can understand how that can get on a person's nerves or whatever. But at the same time, Hannah is just doing too much. Hannah be acting like, and I don't even know if she said this, she act like she made that man a man. Or she in the process of making a man. Then K. Michelle said, you can't raise a man. Okay? Like, come on. It's like she is clocking him on everything that he does. And, you didn't do this right. You didn't do that right. You didn't do that. I'm like, damn. Stuff like that is not helping me to understand that, okay, I need to fix this. I need to fix that. When you on my ass all the time, that's not going to make me want to be with you. All right, that's going to make me just develop some ill feelings about you. And then me as a Capricorn, I hate to put it out there like that. Once I start feeling the type of way, it's not going to change, okay? It is not going to change. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be what it is, and I'm going to be over it, and I'm going to be out of there, And you're only going to have yourself to blame because you annoyed the hell out of me. Now, I know I can get ticked off real quick, right? I could get ticked off. But I am at the stage in my life where I understand that you can't just walk away from things just because you get slightly annoyed because people aren't doing things the way that you want them to do it. And especially if you are in a relationship or you're trying to garner a friendship or whatever type of partnership with a person. You have to be able to compromise and you have to be willing to work things out and to actually sit there and listen to your partner in whatever relationship it is. And y'all have to be able to talk in mature voices, okay? And actually listen, okay? You have to speak to listen. What is it? You have to listen to understand, listen to hear, you know what I'm saying? take active role in listening and trying to have understanding in what your partner is trying to tell and convey to you, right? Because problems will arise in relationships. No relationship is perfect. We get that. But since this freaking process is so sped up, you only got literally a month to get to know a person. And actually, it's less than that. And before y'all finna be walking down the aisle and going this and going that, girl, please, Hannah, you're doing too much. Hannah is so insecure, and I get it, And the way that Nick went over there, and when they went to that speakeasy thing and was talking to, what's the girl named, Katie or whoever it else was, Katie actually dumped his ass, okay? I feel more of a connection between them two than Hannah and her Nick. But some of the things that Hannah had an issue with, Katie had an issue with too. Like the fact that, he comes off very immature. He's charming, charismatic, but he's immature in his stuff. But let me tell you something. I say all that negative shit about Hannah, but when Hannah's girlfriend, let me tell you something, I was on your side. I was on your side when she started talking about the sex aspect of it. Okay, because how are you in a relationship? She said, listen, I may not have had that many partners, but with the partners that I was with, I was sexually adventurous, okay? I was open to do this, doing that. I like to explore. He is so sexually immature. He is like an 18-year-old just not having sex or whatever, okay? When she said he don't like eating puss, I said, hold up. Remember when DJ Khaled came out and said he don't eat, I don't know if it was him or his wife that was like, oh yeah, he don't eat the puss. He don't eat the box. He don't eat the box. Girl, I know some of y'all say that don't do nothing for y'all, but maybe it's because y'all ain't had somebody that know how to do it right. I'm just saying. Baby, if you, and I feel like this got to be a 50-50 equal opportunity thing, because if you don't want to eat, I ain't got to suck, okay? So that's just what it is. We just gonna, all right, that's just it, So, what is it? Nick, you need to get your game up. You need to get your game up. But I get it. It's everybody don't like what everybody else do, okay? I get it. I till this day, I still get so surprised when I see that, there are some people that do not like oral sex. They don't get off on oral sex. They don't see the point of it. And I mean, I understand people got what they like, but as a lesbian, oral sex is it's the bee's knees, okay? It's the bee's knees, especially if you got somebody that know how to do it right, okay? And I just don't see it for Hannah and Nick. I don't see it for them. I really don't. And if they do make it down that aisle, they're not going to last by the time the reunion comes, okay? They're not going to last, It's probably going to be one of those situations. I can see it happening. Because I haven't seen the next episode. But when the marriage part come up, and let's say they still in the situation, don't spoil it for me, please, because I'm going to watch it. If they get to the wedding, and we see him at the altar, and then we see her coming down, I feel like one of them going to say, I love you, but we're not ready. And I still want to get to know you. I still want to work on this relationship or whatever. I feel it's going to be one of those type of situations. Or it's just not going to happen at all. That's just how I feel. If they actually go through with the marriage, I will be surprised as hell. When I was talking about you need communication and you need to have patience with your partner, and you can't just be breaking up over every little thing and letting every little thing annoy you when you are in a relationship. You have to change who you are sometimes. Well, actually, no, but you have to learn how to compromise, okay? Because once you're in a relationship, it's not just about what you want. It's about what your partner wants and what your partner needs, as well as what you want and what you need. And y'all have to come to a middle ground to come to a place to where that y'all can fulfill each other's need, okay? In the most respectful and loving way. And be communicative. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Alex and Tim, I don't remember what I said last week or couple of days ago when I did the Love is Blind, but I feel as though I probably was wrong, but at the same time, I could have been slightly right. They didn't need to be married, okay? If I gave them probably like an 85% chance, at this point I was wrong 0%. whatever positive shit. Let me tell you something. Tim, you had me, because you know what? Sometimes I be a sucker for the little cute stuff. I know it don't seem like it sometimes. I be cold-hearted or whatever. But when he read that letter to her daddy and the daddy started tearing up, which made me tear up a little bit, oh, girl, Tim, you got a few points. You got a few points, because I love a sentimental nigga, okay? And you just took them points and snatched it away. I said, what is going on? Why y'all acting like this? Now, let me tell you something. Again, like I said, none of these couples are without fault. And when I say the couples, I'm talking about everybody in that relationship. Both, all right? We can get on Alex, okay? We can get on Alex and say that the bitch is messy. She probably don't know how to communicate either. You know, and honestly, I don't really have a problem with Alex. And I can see some of the things. As soon as he got in his feelings because she didn't want to talk and she wanted some time to herself or whatever when they was up in Mexico or something like that, and I guess she wasn't responding the way that he wanted her to, and then he got in his feelings over that, and he was about to leave over that. He was about to leave over that, and she had to suck up to him just to get him to stay. I said, oh my goodness, it wasn't that deep. It wasn't that deep. He got upset. He started feeling the way like she done cussed him out and all this stuff, whatever. And I'm just like, what the freak happened? I need to see the unseen footage to understand for real, that argument, right? Or that little situation. But then she saw his parents. They had a good conversation. The mama and everybody, they liked Alex, okay? I'm looking at this whole situation when they met up, and they were giving good vibes. Alex wasn't being disrespectful. She wasn't giving off negative energy. She was taking it in. His parents was taking it in and everything, right? They had nice things to say about her. Next thing you know, we see them back at the apartment. She trying to eat her food. He said, you want to talk? She said, well, I just came in. I'm finna eat something. You want me to come sit over there so we can talk face to face? Yeah, because I like to talk intently to your face. I said, excuse me. Let me just say this, and I don't like to put this stuff out here, but the way Tim handled this whole situation, and I understand, knowing what it is exactly that you want and what you need in a relationship or in any type of partnership, and not settling for the least. You know what I'm saying? I get that. Because once you settle, that makes you even more unhappy. I settled for a whole bunch of shit for the past few years, and I'm regretting it right now, okay? Because I feel like I wasted a whole bunch of time. I wasted a whole bunch of time where I could have been out there having fun with the person that I was supposed to be with. I probably missed my opportunity, to my real soulmate supposed to have been there, and the person that was supposed to be my person, I probably missed that, right? So I'm just literally, because I'm looking at the show, I just been having regrets, and I literally tweeted about that earlier. And so, I get that. I get that. And it's all because, I was scared of being alone and thinking I'd never find anybody else that'll actually love me. But I need somebody that actually want to be with me and be with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't wishy-washy. I could do a whole video on that, but that's neither here nor there. So I understand, okay? When you feel it's not right, you feel it's not right. But he didn't even give it a chance, all right? And at this point, you could just tell that them two weren't going to be together. After this, I was just like, yeah, I don't see how it's even coming back from it, because you ain't going to tell me no shit and then walk off and say, I don't never have to see you again. This will be the last time I see you. I don't ever want to see you no more after this. I said, excuse me, was it really that deep? Was it really that deep over her not responding to a text message about her tires, over the fact that she went to sleep after they stopped filming? Let me tell you something, Tim. Yes, your parents drove or flew or whatever 10 hours to get there, okay? I'm pretty sure you got up early to prepare for your family to come, which means Alex got up early as well to prepare and make sure everything was together to meet your family, right? Plus the fact that y'all probably work 5 days a week. And usually you probably use that Saturday or whatever day it was to actually stay and go to sleep for an extra hour or so, get an extra hour of sleep, so that you could be productive over the weekend and have a good time and all that stuff or whatever, whenever time it is. Okay, I'm just assuming, I'm just assuming what the date is, right? when it comes to filming reality shows, just because we see them filming a particular time, and let's say they put up and they say it's 4 o'clock, or when they get there and they start filming, it's like around 12 o'clock in the afternoon, right? They got to go through so much. What's that? They got to go through so much, okay, to set up, to prep, to mic up, all that stuff, and then start filming. Bitch, I'm tired. I am tired. And then you did, and like she said, I don't know if he said or she said, I spent 4 hours with your family. 4 hours. 4 hours with your family. And there was nothing wrong with it. And you are in your feelings because this woman decided to take a nap after filming Wrapped. An hour nap. I'm pretty sure your family, your mom and your daddy probably was tired too. You can't tell me that they weren't. And I'm just like, you really getting upset because this lady went and took a nap for an hour? Let me tell you something. One thing Ashley gonna do is once you get older, you want to get all the sleep that you can. Okay? And I get it. I don't see it being disrespectful. I don't see it being disrespectful because within that hour that she took that nap, you could have been kicking it with your family and you could have been really, really giving them the lowdown on everything that was going on, showing them around because you probably haven't seen them in a minute, and truth be told, that's really what they're there for. They're there for you, okay? I didn't think that was that big of a deal to get that butt hurt over to the point where you're going to say, I can see a whole bunch of stuff. It's a whole bunch of stuff that I want to say. And I just want to say, this ain't the person that I see myself walking down the aisle and being married to forever and doing forever with. And then going to say, ain't nothing else to say. I don't ever want to see you anymore. Ever in life. I said, excuse me. I was with Alex. I don't care. Feel how you feel. And y'all, because I seen mixed reviews. I seen some people that's on, Tim's side saying, why you sleepy? Why would you do this? Why would you do that? Bitch, if I'm tired, I'm finna go to sleep. What's wrong with that? I gave your family 4 hours. 4 hours when a bitch like me could have gave them 30 minutes. Listen, I get tired. Okay, she was like, listen, I be tired. We adults, okay? We get tired. We get tired because we work. We're stressed, okay? And the bitch is junky. So you should have known that something like that probably would have happened. I'm sorry, Alex. I just had to throw that shit out there. You a junky ass bitch. Let me tell you something. You ain't get tired from cleaning up your house. I am still stuck on that. Because, girl, what? Girl, what? Why would you do that? Bitch, let me tell you something. Tim, if you would have broke up with her then, I totally would have understood it. Okay? No. But this one, I don't. I'm sorry. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be people that's going to be on Tim's side or whatever. But it was just the way that he handled that situation. It's okay to feel a type of way. It is okay to be in your feelings a little bit because you expect this, you expect that, but you're not getting that, right? I get it. But what Tim needs to understand is she's not going to get everything right away. And you have to understand that you are in an expedited process. The process of courting is not really there. The process of getting to truly know a person is not really there because it's sped up. Okay? It is sped up to the max, So, of course, she's not, or you're not, she's not, he's not, they're not going to get it right away. And no one is perfect in a relationship. No relationship is perfect. Nobody is going to have it like that, okay? And he has to understand that when you are in a relationship with somebody, you have to be able to compromise. You have to be able to actually talk about things and not get in your feelings when certain things don't go your way. And if you do, you have to calmly and maturely and be able to sit down and communicate these feelings in not so negative way so that your partner can understand and not feel offended. But they can also understand and know the way that you relate to them. That, oh, I didn't realize that this probably offended you or this hurt you, and I will work on it, and I'm so sorry about that. He didn't give her the chance to do that. Okay? And also, you're doing all of this within 3 weeks, 2 weeks. If you are in a long-term relationship and if you are in a marriage, you're going to have these small little disagreements. You're going to have little small frictions and fractions and stuff that goes on. And so you mean to tell me you're going to break up and you're going to leave each and every time just because she don't do what you want or he don't do what you want? It's like, it's more so about him. It's what he wants. She said, somebody else had to tell him. The parents had to tell him, you got to be able to compromise and all this stuff, because he's like, I'm not a cuddler, I'm not this or whatever. Okay, and so it took for your mama to say that you got to do what you got to do in the relationship. Take care of her needs too. Okay, so you finally do that, but she been trying to live up to your shit the whole time, and it's literally with Tim. Either it's his way or no way. It's all about how he wants to run the household. It ain't got nothing to do with who his partner is. It's whatever he wants. That's just what it is. And that will never fucking work. We are not in the 1950s, okay? And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised by the way that he acts, the way that he responds so abruptly, that anybody was to come out and say that he was abusive. Okay, in any other relationships. And I mean either it's physical, mental, emotional, or whatever. Okay, because he gives those T's. Verbal, you know what I'm saying? He gives those T's, all right? And I just want to feel comfortable being with a person that just be like that, And it just really pissed me off. I said, are you serious, Tim? You need some help. And to me, honestly, I just feel like when he gets into relationships, and hear me out, I hope you can understand the connection. This man is still in the process of grieving. I don't know how long it's been since his sisters passed away, but the fact that those were his big sisters, okay? And he looked up to them and they passed away and he don't have anybody else, And he loved them so much. And it's like, he probably feel like, I could see him feeling like, if I get into a relationship with another woman or a woman in general, are they trying to come in and replace my sister? Try to be that woman and that give that womanly energy that I've been missing because of my sisters, but knowing damn well that they cannot live up to my sisters. But at the same time, I just feel like he's not going to get into a good relationship with anybody because he has not figured that grief out. And he needs to go to therapy because he's going to end up being alone. He's going to end up being alone. Like, nobody is coming there, and you cannot replace your sisters. And you can't replace their energy. You can't replace them as a body, You can respect them by getting into a relationship with a woman that fits you and actually honoring that woman and being a good person, a lover, a good partner, a good communicator, a good provider to that woman and a good listener. Okay, and be able to compromise. That's how you honor your family, And I still want to root for Tim, but Tim has issues. Alex, your ass needs to go to therapy too. Maybe you need to go to the doctor and really get out and see exactly what's going on. Do you got a vitamin deficiency or whatever? Why you so tired? Listen, is your iron low? Because trust me, girl, I get it. I got anemia, bitch. I'll be ready to fall out in a second. But that don't stop me from cleaning my goddamn house up before company come over. Girl, look. See how mine is? I could get y'all a tour. I ain't finna do it yet, but I get on camera. That's like if I was to get on camera and show y'all a whole pile of goddamn dirty clothes. I don't understand people that just keep dirty clothes just piled up. As soon as it hit the top of my hamper, baby, it's time to go take them things up in a washer. Okay? We not finna let a whole big ass pile come. Girl, please. Anyway. Can't even see your floors. I said, girl, when was the last time that you vacuumed? What? When was the last time you vacuumed? And then, baby, let's just go there. Tyler and Ashley. I can't wait for the reunion just for this. Because I hope that they have not filmed the reunion yet. I really hope they have not filmed it yet. Okay? I hope they are in the process of filming it, because baby, oh, it looked like I was throwing up the rock Illuminati. Anyway, Now, see, girl, I went and did my own little research, and I found this little TikTok, okay, when it came to Tyler and them kids. Tyler is not a sperm donor, okay? Tyler look like, I don't know. Because the lady do give like she could go either way. She gives like she could be a STEM. And what a STEM is in LGBT lesbian culture is that is a woman that can go who is, strictly dickly could be. She can dress really feminine or she could give really masculine. Okay, she could be a stud or she could be a femme at the same time, or either or. She can switch it out. You know what I'm saying? It's no, she likes to play around. And that's fine. He gives me is a possibility that he did give a deposit by putting it in a cup in a turkey base, or he actually fucked that lady. Okay, that's what it's given. And the reason why I say that, and it's looking more so that he laid down with that lady and had babies with her, because of the simple fact that, and I'm finna get to it, because when we get back in this episode and we get back to Ashley and Tyler's situation, she asked him, do the kids know about you? And he said, I don't think so. I said, you lying son of a bitch. My thing is this. Why do y'all get on these shows, especially a show like Love is Blind, knowing damn well the people are going to go with a fine-tooth comb and find all your dirt and secrets and blast that bitch? Okay, why do y'all get up on here and lie like that, knowing that all this evidence is out there against y'all and can be easily found? And people live for that. People can't wait for shows like this to come on just so they can do detective work, okay? And just be blasted all over the TikTok, all over the Twitters, all over the IG. Why do y'all do that? Why would you sit up here and lie and say that them kids ain't never seen you and they probably don't know what you look like? Why would you tell that lady that? Meanwhile, it's TikToks all going over, videos all on TikTok of you literally having daddy Sunday with them kids. And one of them kids look just like him. Them boys look just like whole face. Whole fucking face. I mean, in the fucking picture video, having matching pajamas on with the mama and everything, looking like a whole ass family. A whole loving family. Everybody is just so happy going to the park dressed alike and just videos. And I mean, not from when the baby was a baby to when the baby was a toddler to the baby looked like he was at least 5 years old. I said, but the baby don't know what you look like. Them kids don't know what you look like. You don't think so? Tyler, you are a fucking mess. And Ashley, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you because you really don't know. You really are getting into it with a liar. You are starting off a relationship lying. And it didn't even have to be, bitch. It didn't even have to be. Like, you could have told that lady, yeah, I got kids. I'm not as active. And they said that nigga is like $30,000 in debt, child support. So what is really good? If you just a sperm donor and you was just donated, because he told her, he had this lesbian, this girl that he knew that was lesbian, they needed some kids, they wanted some kids, so he donated some sperm so that they can have some kids. Okay, fine, that was his friend. But from what I'm hearing, you $30,000 behind in child support. That don't sound like a sperm donation to a couple. Because the lesbians that I know who get donations from their friends, they don't go after their friends for child support. That's their kid. The daddy ain't involved because that's their kid. Or I should say the sperm donor ain't involved like that. So why they coming after you for $30,000? Bitch, you are a liar. The math ain't mathing and the shit ain't adding up, baby. Okay? I said, Tyler, why are you playing this lady like this? Okay? It's just... I just don't understand. I just don't understand why you guys like this. It's just really fucking ridiculous, right? You didn't even have to do this. Like, and Ashley, has anybody found any negative things about Ashley? Because, baby, honestly, I just feel like nothing will compare. Everything will fail in comparison to what Tyler is doing. You're actively on here just ruining this lady life. She is in it. I mean, deep in it with this man, and he is just lying. Why are you lying about your kids? And if I was with him, and I see my daddy on TV, daddy up here lying about us? Oh, bitch, you just destroying relationships. That's literally what you are. And again, like I said, I already knew something about him wasn't right because he was just a little bit too sensitive. He was a little bit crying too much, and he was just trying way too hard and everything. And like I said, I love a sensitive man. I do, but something about him just came off a little bit suspicious. Okay? Suspicious, Meanwhile, Taylor and goddamn Garry, I do feel like they may make it. Even though they had a little bump in the stump right about now when they went to that little speakeasy thing, and we found out that, Garry said one of his exes texted him or whatever. Okay, and he said all he did was read it, or either he liked it and then he didn't respond back or whatever, or he just left it on read or something like that. But when he sat down and he was talking to the boys, he said, yeah, I responded back and I said this, I liked it and all that stuff. And when Taylor found out, she said, well, hold up, bitch, because that ain't literally what you just told me. Half an hour ago, we was outside and you told me that you didn't read the shit. You didn't say nothing. You just read it. But now you come up in here and you telling them that you read it, you responded back, you liked it and all that stuff. Bitch, what the fuck is it? And then we supposed to be going to see my parents tomorrow? We supposed to be going to see my parents in a few days? What? I don't feel comfortable with this. Like, you want me to open up to you and you know how hard that is. And I just be telling you everything. I tell you everything. And I don't know. I was like... And maybe because the time of it all is just like, that's my auntie. Let me tell you something. I had some shredded chicken from a little restaurant. Let me tell you something. Y'all be sleeping on the mom and pop stores around your neighborhood. Those be the ones that be good. I'm trying to get on my little health journey and everything. And I had some shredded chicken. Oh my God, it was so good. I said, what? This shit was around the corner. It was so good, bitch. Anyway, it was baked. Baked shredded chicken. Trying to stay away from fried food as much as possible. But anyway, I said, maybe it's because of the situation and the fact that this is sped up. Maybe it's because I'm not too sensitive like that. But I'm like, y'all arguing over little shit that probably would not bother me to that max. Like, I'd be like, okay, well, why'd you respond? All right, well, you ain't have to lie about it, but I wasn't making no big ass deal. Not like that, not then and there. We later on, I don't know. It was just a lot. It was a lot. I'm like, you expect to trust this person that you just met? See, this is why I can't be on shows like this, because in the back of my mind, I'd be like, at the end of the day, do I really have the right to be upset at these people? Because, bitch, I just met you. So technically speaking, you really don't owe no loyalty to me because we don't really know each other. And I'm probably going to win thinking that this shit is a game anyway. So I don't know. And Ramses, you really got in your feelings because that lady did not want to have sex with you because she was on her period. She didn't want to be touched because she was on her cycle. You can't hold off for a couple of days. You can't hold off for a few days until she get her body acclimated back. Oh my God, you motherfuckers are so... Do you understand what women go through? See, this is how I know. Like, y'all don't understand the shit that women go through. For the men that are watching, listen. For some of us, and mind you, I don't take dick, okay? But when I'm on my cycle, I don't want all of that shit, okay? It depends. I don't want anybody around me. A bitch like some people probably like to be cuddled or whatever, but for the most part, a bitch like me, I don't want anybody around me because I feel disgusting. We have blood coming out of our bodies. We're weak sometimes. We have emotions and mood swings going up and down, bitch. We are cramping. And you are worried about getting your dick wet. Bitch, you better take your hand, you better take some lotion, or you better go in that goddamn shower, and you better do it yourself, okay, for the next couple of days. And you better let me just lay here with my heating pad on, okay? And you better let me cry at whatever comes on TV that I need to cry to, okay? That's what you need, and let me be angry at that. Don't touch me. Do not touch me, And then you just, like, what? You're a grown-ass man. You ain't never been, and you was married before. So you mean to tell me, like, you didn't understand? I said, Ramses, all right, I knew the chink in, it was about to be some chinks in the armor, okay? Cracks and all of that stuff. Like, girl, Marissa was in her feelings, and understandable. But baby, once that cycle was over, she was like, I'm back to myself. And she really was. Let me tell you something, it be like that. And y'all got to be understanding because listen, some of us have pre-menstrual cramps, cramps during the cycle, and cramps afterwards. And I'm one of them hoes that have a combination of all of them. And so, baby, you're going to have to give me a few days, okay? Give me a few days before I'm back on my good side, all right? Be understanding. That motherfucker like, I said, are you serious, Ramses? Ramses, calm the fuck down. Oh, man, this is ridiculous. This has been probably like the best episode. The best episode out of the whole series, season so far for me. But, make sure y'all drinking y'all water. Y'all, I had to turn on my heat the other day. Not yesterday, but the day before that. Because it was so goddamn cold. Now, see, I told y'all in another video, I was going to wait until, because the weather was going to warm up. I was going to wait. And as soon as I finished that video, I had to turn the heat on because I was just a little bit too cold. I was a little bit too cold. Okay, I was like, I don't want to be sitting here when I wake up in the morning, I gotta hurry up and wash up. I turn the water on and let the bathroom get hot because of the shower because I ain't got the heat on. Girl, I said, F that. Let me go ahead and turn this heat on. Come into the house yesterday. I had to turn it off. I had to turn it on because it was warm outside yesterday. It's warm right now. So, for the rest of the week, I just gonna have to turn it off. I'm gonna wait till it get literally 50 degrees consistently before I turn it back on. But, bitch, anyway, that's all I had to say, y'all. I just really wanted to get up here and to talk about this before I talk about anything else because it was oh my man. All right, I said you gotta be kidding me. I can't wait for this reunion. But they do need to cancel this show because come on, it's just a little bit too much. Y'all have not got. Put down in the comments the people that's still together from Love is Blind. I know that girl who was either, I don't know if she was Jewish and he was Jewish and she was Arab or something. But and she was a little thick, and I liked her. I liked her because she was a little thick, and he liked her. He loved her down. I know they pregnant. They had the baby yet. I know Marshall is engaged. I don't know if they married yet, but I know the last time I heard he was engaged to somebody. Oh, that was a good one, though. That one, when Marshall and that girl, she left him and then went with the other dude, and now they didn't left each other because he wasn't no good. Girl, a mess. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all felt if y'all seen episode 10. And actually, given that I scrolled through episode 11, y'all could put down whatever about episode 11 because the problem ain't gonna be shit. But y'all could do that. I don't mind. But yeah, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day and I'll see y'all later. Peace.